The world is changing so fast that Google's top AI scientist and Nobel Prize winner says the most important skill for the next generation isn't coding, isn't finance, isn't even AI itself. It's learning how to learn. And here's the thing, this isn't just about staying relevant in your career. This is the secret weapon for building serious wealth. Think about it. We're living in a time where entire industries disappear overnight, where new opportunities pop up faster than most people can even recognize them, and where the people getting rich aren't the ones with the most degrees or the most experience. They are the ones who can learn, adapt, and apply new knowledge the fastest. But here's what nobody tells you about learning how to learn. It's not just an intellectual exercise, it's a foundation for creating wealth in ways that traditional education never prepared us for. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn learning into your personal money-making machine using 3 specific strategies that successful people use, even if they don't recognize it. Let's start with why most people are stuck financially, and it has everything to do with how they think about learning. Most people learn to learn in school, where you study for a test, pass it, and then forget everything 2 weeks later. That's not learning, that's memorizing for short-term results. Real learning, the kind that creates wealth, is completely different. It's about building systems in your mind that help you recognize patterns, connect ideas across different fields, and most importantly, turn knowledge into money as quickly as possible. Here's a perfect example. While most people are debating whether they should learn Python or JavaScript, successful people are learning the meta skill of how to pick up any programming language in 2 weeks, while others are trying to choose between dropshipping or affiliate marketing. Wealthy individuals are developing the ability to test and validate any business model rapidly. The difference isn't in what they are learning, it's in how they are learning. The first strategy successful people use is what we can call the knowledge leverage system. Instead of learning random skills, they learn skills that multiply other skills. It's like compound interest, but for your brain. Let's break this down with a practical example. Say you want to make money online. Most people will pick one thing. Maybe they will learn social media marketing. They will spend months becoming decent at Instagram ads. Maybe make some money and that's it. But someone using the knowledge leverage system would approach this completely differently. They will start by learning how to learn efficiently. Techniques like spaced repetition, active recall, and the Feynman technique. Then they will learn systems thinking, understanding how different parts of a business connect. Then they will add psychology, how people make decisions and what motivates them. Now, when they learn Instagram ads, they're not just learning Instagram ads. They are learning them faster because of their learning system. They understand how ads fit into the bigger business picture, and they know psychology, so their ads actually work better. This is why some people can seem to get good at everything they touch. They are not naturally talented. They have built a system that makes every new skill easier to acquire and more valuable once they have it. Here's how you can start building this system today. First, invest time in learning how memory actually works. Understand concepts like spaced repetition and active recall. Second, study systems thinking, how different parts connect to create outcomes. Third, learn basic psychology and persuasion. These 3 areas will make everything else you learn more powerful. The second strategy is what we can call the rapid validation method. This is where most people completely mess up their learning journey, and it's costing them years of progress. Here's the problem. Most people learn in a vacuum. They spend months or even years studying something before they ever try to use it in the real world. By the time they are ready to apply their knowledge, the world has already changed, or they've learned things that don't actually matter. Successful people do the opposite. They learn just enough to start testing in the real world immediately, then use the results to guide what they learn next. It's like having a GPS for your education. You are constantly course correcting based on real feedback. Let's say you want to learn copywriting to make money. The traditional approach will be to read 5 books, take an online course, maybe get certified somewhere. That could take 6 months. The rapid validation method will look completely different. Week 1, you learn the basics. What makes people buy, how to structure a sales message, the most important psychological triggers. Week 2, you start reaching out to small businesses offering to write their emails for cheap prices or even for free for a start. Week 3, you're getting real feedback from real customers and real results. Now, instead of learning generic copywriting principles, you're learning exactly what works in the real world with real people right now. You're making money while you learn. You're building a portfolio and you're developing relationships that could lead to bigger opportunities. This method works because it creates what psychologists call desirable difficulty. Your brain learns better when it's challenged to apply knowledge immediately, not when it's just absorbing information passively. But here's the key: you have to be comfortable being bad at first. Most people wait until they feel confident before they start. Successful learners know that confidence comes from doing, not from studying. The third strategy is the most important, and is what separates people who make decent money from learning from people who build real wealth. It's called the exponential income mindset. Most people think about income linearly. They learn a skill, they trade time for money using that skill, and if they want to make more money, they either work more hours or try to charge more per hour. This is a trap. People with the exponential income mindset think differently. Every skill they learn, they're asking, how can this create value that scales beyond my time? How can this skill make me money while I sleep? Let's look at some examples. A linear thinker learns graphic design and becomes a freelance designer. They make money when they work, and they don't when they don't. An exponential thinker learns graphic design, but also learns how to create design templates, build design systems, or teach design skills. Now they're making money from their designs, their templates, their systems, and their teaching, all at the same time. The same applies to any skill. Learn programming. The linear approach is getting a job as a programmer. The exponential approach is building software products, creating programming courses, or starting a development agency. The mindset shift changes everything about how you learn. Instead of just asking, how do I get good at this? You're asking, how do I get good at this in a way that creates multiple income streams? Now, let's put all three strategies together into what I call the learning to wealth pipeline. This is a system that turns your learning into money as efficiently as possible. Phase 1, pick a skill that has high leverage potential. This means it should be valuable, it should work well with other skills, and it should be something you can monetize in multiple ways. Phase 2, learn just enough to start creating value. Don't wait until you're an expert. Learn the minimum viable knowledge needed to help someone solve a problem. Phase 3, start testing in the real world immediately. Offer your services for cheap or even free at first. The goal isn't to make money yet, it's to get feedback and understand what really matters. Phase 4, use the feedback to guide your continued learning. Instead of learning randomly, you're now learning exactly what you need to know to solve real problems for real people. Phase 5, start thinking exponentially. As you get better, look for ways to scale your impact beyond trading time for money. Create products, systems, or teach others. Phase 6, reinvest your profits into learning new skills that complement what you already know. This is where the compound effect really kicks in. According to that Google AI scientist, we are heading into a future where artificial general intelligence could arrive within a decade. That means machines will be able to do as many things as well as humans can. The people who thrive won't be the ones with the most knowledge. Knowledge will be cheap and accessible to everyone through AI. The people who thrive will be the ones who can learn, adapt, and apply knowledge faster than anyone else. They will be the ones who can see opportunities that others miss, who can combine ideas in new ways, and who can turn learning into wealth creation. This isn't just about making money, though that's important. It's about having control over your future in a world that's changing faster than ever before. Here's something most people don't realize. Learning how to learn isn't just one skill. It's a collection of meta skills that make every other skill more powerful. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system. When you truly understand how to learn efficiently, you start seeing the world differently. You notice patterns everywhere. You see connections between ideas that other people miss. You can look at any successful person or business and reverse engineer what they are doing. Most importantly, you stop being intimidated by new fields or industries. Whether it's cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, real estate, or something that doesn't even exist yet, you know you can learn whatever you need to know to participate and profit. This confidence alone is worth millions of dollars over the course of your career. While other people are paralyzed by the pace of change, you're excited by it because you know each change represents new opportunities for people who can learn and adapt quickly. Again, let me repeat the actionable steps you can take now. If you want to start building wealth through learning, here's what you should do right now. First, pick one skill that interests you and has clear monetization potential. Don't overthink this. The specific skill matters less than starting the process. Second, commit to learning just enough to start creating value within 2 weeks. Not to become an expert, just to help someone solve a basic problem. Third, start reaching out to people who might benefit from this skill. Offer to help for cheap or free initially. Your goal is to get real-world feedback as quickly as possible. Fourth, use that feedback to guide what you learn next. Let the market tell you what's valuable instead of guessing. Finally, as you get better, start thinking about how to scale your impact beyond your time. How can you turn your skills into products, systems, or teaching opportunities? The future belongs to people who can learn, adapt, and create value faster than everyone else. The good news is that learning how to learn is itself a learnable skill. You just have to be willing to start before you feel ready. Remember, in a world where change is the only constant, your ability to learn and adapt isn't just a nice to have skill, it's your ultimate competitive advantage. And when you combine that with smart wealth building strategies, there's literally no limit to what you can achieve. The question isn't whether you can learn to do this. The question is, will you start today, or will you still be planning to start 5 years from now when the world has moved even faster ahead of you? The choice is yours, but time isn't standing still for anyone. If you're serious about future-proofing yourself and building a one-person business that can adapt to any change the world throws at you, then you need to check out the One Person Business Academy. I'll put a link in the description below. It's specifically designed for people who understand that the old way of doing business doesn't work anymore and who want a proven system for building wealth through learning and adaptation. Don't wait until the world changes again and leaves you behind. The people who act now, while others are still debating whether change is real, are the ones who will dominate the next decade. Alright, so click the link, check it out, and let's build your future-proof business together.